The first step in determining and selecting the right health insurance policy for you and your family is for us as healthcare consultants to find out a little bit more about your medical history and also your lifestyle. So we want to be able to know what kind of medical conditions you have that are pre-existing, because the answers to these questions will determine if you will fall under one of the four possible categories in terms of how a health insurance underwrites. The first category is that you're going to be approved. The second is that you're going to be approved but with a higher premium, which is 25 to 50% more. The third category is that you're going to be approved but with exclusions, which means that the health insurance, you will receive health insurance, but you will have certain conditions excluded, as well as anything that might arise from those conditions. And the fourth category is that you're going to be declined. Now, a good agent will have very good knowledge of the underwriting guidelines of the various health insurance companies, and they'll be able to tell you what your insurability level is. Now, let's see what's involved in actually knowing if you will be approved. So again, there are four buckets that you're going to fall under. You will be approved if you're healthy, if your normal body mass index is between 18.5 and 24.9. Now let's take a step back and see what is body mass index. Body mass index is a metric that's used to compare weight with height. The formula is actually a little bit confusing, but you can Google it. Just type in BMI calculator, or here's a website that you can also use. Now, what is considered normal is an index of 18.5 to 24.9. Now, in order to be fully approved, you must not smoke, and you must not be taking prescription drugs on a regular basis for the last 12 months. The second possibility is that yes, you will be approved, but with a higher rate. Now, a higher rate will occur if you have a BMI of 25 to 29.9, which puts you in the overweight category, or if you have a BMI of less than 18.5, which puts you in the underweight category, as well as certain conditions such as having migraines and taking prescription drugs. Again, you will receive health insurance, but it will be at a higher rate. The third possibility is that you will receive health insurance, but there will be a rider, an exclusion. Certain conditions are excluded, such as hernia and scoliosis. So what this means is that yes, you will have health insurance, but they will not pay for hernia-related incidents or scoliosis-related incidents. And there are many other conditions which, again, your health insurance agent should be able to tell you. And the fourth situation is that you will be declined. You will be declined if you have a BMI of greater than or equal to 30. That puts you in the obese category. If you're pregnant, if you have certain conditions such as diabetes, or if you have a mixture of certain conditions such as high blood pressure and high cholesterol and being a tobacco user. Now, what happens if it looks like you will be declined? Well, first of all, is to keep in mind that only family members who will not be declined should apply. If you will be declined, if your insurance agent tells you that you will be declined, then you should not apply, because this will affect future insurability and premiums. So then we got to look at what can we do to get health insurance for you. The first thing is that maybe the reasons why you are not going to be able to get health insurance is because you're in the obese category. So if you lose weight, that will put you in the overweight category and you'll be able to get health insurance. Also, if you stop smoking, if you get off certain prescription drugs, all of these things will help. The other thing is that you should consider the Texas Health Insurance Risk Pool. The website is txhealthpool.org. And we can also provide you with assistance on the process to get this type of insurance. Now, there will be high premiums here, but at least you'll have the security of knowing that you're covered. Another thing that you want to do if it looks like you're going to be declined is to get used to paying in cash. However, you should consider paying for primary and specialist care at published wholesale prices. Here at Certus Health, we've created a club, a wholesale club, kind of like a Sam's Club, for routine care and specialist care. So, in other words, you have access to published wholesale prices. These prices are shown on our website. The website is wholesaledoctors.com. So you can compare and you can know exactly how much things cost before you go see the doctor. And it works just like Sam's Club. You pay a membership fee and you get access to these prices from doctors here in the Houston area. So for more information, again, is wholesaledoctors.com. Now, the next step is to look at your expected healthcare needs during a normal year. That will be step 2.